on IoT, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. And basically, what we need to figure out today is in the world of devices that are connected to the internet, devices that can interact for Industry 4.0. What are our paths? How can students be part of this artificial intelligence, but in the implementation point of view? What are the skill sets required? What will MIT ADT offer you to be an expert in such a career? Problem statements like, for example, the season of mangoes is here and you want to pick up the perfect mango that is ripe. How will you enable a robot? If you're wearing a smartwatch, will your heart rate be recorded and predictable to predict your health or not? So these devices which talk to some sort of sensor and also want to talk to the internet so that decision makers can make a decision using artificial intelligence. This is the kind of work that our MIT University can highlight for you. And today we have the perfect speaker in all this journey. Our speaker today has graduated with a PE from Amrut Vahini College of Engineering under SPPU. Then she pursued her Masters of Engineering from Government College of Engineering at Aurangabad. And later she did her doctoral work for PhD in Artificial Intelligence and ML using IoT framework, Internet of Things, resulting in a PhD in Computer Science and Engineering from Sant Gangai Baba University at Amravati. I welcome Professor Dr. Suvarna Pawar to our webinar series. Professor Pawar has more than 24 years of teaching experience, during which she has handled so many key responsibilities, including that of the head of department. And for more than 15 years, she has been also known as one of the very good counselors and a mentor for her students. She has been a mentor to numerous undergraduate and postgraduate students, their projects and dissertation. She is also an expert on intellectual property rights. So we have an in-house expert on IPR. So should you come up with a bright idea, you know who to contact. So during this entire 4 years of education that you will go through, MIT, I think Professor Pawar can hold your hand at many levels and different roles she has been playing, and she will continue to do so in your lives. So I think her research speaks volumes about her expertise and energy. Her excellence in research in her field has resulted into a very prolific career with quite a few of patents, copyrights, more than 50 papers, and numerous invited talks at national and international conferences. And also she's been awarded with the Women Research Award by the National Scientist Award on Engineering, Science and Medicine by INSO in 2022, and so many accolades. So we have one of the best professors to talk to you about this field and how this field can take you forward in your journey. And why should you pursue that field only from MIT ADT University? So on behalf of the organizing committee of this webinar, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Dr. Pawar for taking her time out and being with us today. We are grateful for her willingness to share the knowledge and expertise with us. We hereby look forward for a very informative and interactive session. Should you have questions, you can write those questions on your chat box or unmute. Feel free to unmute and ask these questions live right at the end of her talk. So the session will happen as a technical talk first to excite you about the topics. And then the second half, Maushmi Khuree madam will tell you deeply about how to actually go about in taking an admission in MIT ADT. So once again, I welcome all of you, all the attendees, students, parents, everybody, and a special welcome to our esteemed guest, resource person for today, Professor Dr. Suvarna Pawar. And ma'am, over to you without any further ado.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harsh sir, for giving such a wonderful introduction. So with this 20 years of experience, we got a lot many things in our profile, which added stars to this, and moreover towards this expertism in machine learning, IoT. So when you go for your doctorate, you have to be expert in some of the things. So today, as the topic goes, I will be sharing my experiences, and as you rightly said, that I have been also the patent attorney. So IPR is my one of the favorite things. So based on that, whatever projects we develop in machine learning, that we are going to file a patent on that on that particular thing, which is on the particular POC and then the copyright. So that is my favorite part of my journey. So likewise, then we have filed total 10 patents which are granted. So specifically mentioning because today's topic is related with that. When you say that machine learning in industry 4.0, it means that how my topic, how machine learning and Internet of Things is being so important in our life, so that we must have a rights adhere to us, and those rights will be playing an important role for commercialization purpose also, because we want everything to be smart like us. So when it is a smart, then it is a patent. It is that is required. So yes, moving towards the topic, I would like to share my PPTs over here. Documents. Okay. Advance. I can't see my screen over here. Mm,
We also can't see it. We only see your video.
Yeah, but entire screen, it is showing some dot. I don't think.
You on a Mac or
Mac.
oh, okay. Yeah, they do sometimes glitch little.
Okay.
Usually the whole screen would be the best option. That's what I've been doing, but you have to sometimes give permissions. Have you done
Yeah,
Zoom
I
before on
have
this one?
just given the permission.
Okay, then you probably have to just reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
You may want to log out and log in if that's Zoom.
Yeah. Probably I'll try now. Yeah.
Right. No problem. So meanwhile, while she is doing that, how many of you actually, have used smartwatches? That's one device. For example, it's about, oh, here we go. We can see your presentation, ma'am, but it's not in the presentation mode. Now it's in presentation.
Yes. Thank you so
Yep,
much.
not a problem. Thank you.
So yes, we have started with a very good note on impact of machine learning in our today's industry 4.0. Now, when we are saying industry, that means all our components revolves around the industry. Like whatever, as rightly Harsh sir said, that the smartwatches, Android phones, everything is having something which is related to the machine learning algorithms, to the Internet of Things, to the AI, I would probably say, because AI is a very buzzword nowadays, who is revolving around us in a very crucial way. So when I say AI, then AI doesn't work alone. AI has to be have to have some helping hands to them. So ML is something the subdomain of AI, where it is giving the helping hands to make the ordinary things towards the smart things. So when I'm talking about this helping hand, so as we say, like in our family tree also, we do have one right hand, one left hand, and with both the hands, we are working our strategic way, and we are achieving towards the goal. In the same way, AI is having two hands, which will go together. In that, machine learning is one of the very important role. Along with machine learning, nowadays there is a generative AI, that is Chat GPT. So likewise, as the technology is evolving, we are going ahead, and we are having many more things to be done in a very automation mode. So before to move towards the various case studies and to discuss various applications, I'll be just giving you a very short introduction about the machine learning, then the current scenario, what is the current scenario of the machine learning or IoT into the industry, then impact of this particular thing in our regular life, also to the industry. then one or two case studies, and then we'll go for the question answer session. So all around it will be a session of, let us say 35 minutes. So here, oh, images are not visible over here. First, sir, images are not visible. What can be the problem? I don't see images. Oh, Mosme ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, you can see it in your presentation, ma'am.
I'll just check it out because all the images are gone and the major.
Otherwise, you share the presentation with me. I will try sharing from here, maybe.
Yeah, but
See,
then
in that,
you have to again and again you have to just be here, na?
no,
That is
I'm here only. I'm here only.
okay.
Because I can see the images here in your presentation, but when it was done, view show, it was not showing, right? That's
Yes,
what.
yes. For me it's not visible images.
Okay, you send it to me. Let's see. I will share and see.
Okay.
So now I have one quick solution if it works. The second option when beside the slideshow option, if you can try that book kind of icon is there,
Let me
add
just
below beside the presentation icon.
On the bottom right corner.
See at the bottom, yes.
Where the magnification is there, 25%, 125%.
here.
No, below. Ah, right. Okay,
Yes,
next
the
of that,
second, yeah, next book kind of option, yeah,
Still I
still
can't
not
see.
visible. Okay,
Yeah.
okay then.
Okay. It is a compatibility issue.
Better I'll download it. Or then is it okay if I go like this? Because I can see the images over here in this particular kind of thing.
Yeah. This is also okay. If you can
Yes,
just
ma'am.
maybe
Yes, ma'am.
change the size of that, we can see the image also then. If you make it 50% from the other one, the sidebar,
Here, na?
sidebar. The sidebar ka the height, the width. There are this pane, the pane
It is
where
not,
the index is. Such that is not changing.
yeah, it's not changing actually. Yeah, it's okay, chalo. Okay,
It's
you
fine.
can see images, na?
On the left hand side, we can see the images, but
Here
not on
you
the.
can,
So here we can't see.
okay, so same for me. Shall I stop sharing and once again I'll share that maybe?
Yeah. That's the problem. I close the PowerPoint itself and then
Maybe
reload it.
download and share it. Now download it and then do
Yeah.
slideshow maybe.
Local machine से हो जाएगा. If it's on web, it will be a little issue.
Okay, then I have to download it, no?
Yes. That works the best.
It has to be saved like that only. Oh, it can't be saved also. Okay, I think there is some problem with this. Sorry, just give me a minute. New name in different location. Trying that only. New name in different location.
तुमचे ना
Think
ओम जेना ओम जेना ओम जेना
is it visible now? Is it visible? Harsh?
Oh, I think it's not still visible on the right hand side.
It's okay, ma'am. I'll just go with that only. No issues. So, most ma'am, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's fine, ma'am. We can see it on
Yeah.
the left. Yeah.
Yes. So, into this particular machine learning algorithms, now here in many of the things we already know that while in gardening also we bow the particular seeds into the soil and then we will get plants and then we can see a very greenish lush green garden around us. But here in machine learning also, like the seeds we bow the algorithms, then as a nutrients we give the data and you yourself is the gardener for that particular programs, and at the end you can see a lovely program which comes out as an outcome of this. So this is something like a magic. Now here in tic-tac-toe game also we can see that with the various experiences with the learning mechanisms we can able to win the game for more than 1 or 2 or 3 times. So tic-tac-toe game tells us that more the experience to play a game, then your performance will be get increased. So in the same way in a machine learning algorithm also, as soon as we go ahead we can have the more experiences, we can have the more knowledge about that particular product. And this is something which is going to play a very important role while developing the machine learning algorithm. So into this machine learning algorithm, we can say that we can automatically learn something, we can improve our experience from our previous experiences, and then we can write a explicit program for defining our machine learning algorithms. That means what? When you play a cycle for the first time, obviously you cannot play it with a very sinful way. So in that way, you are learning yourself, you are getting down again and again, and then you are learning the cycle at your own. But not with the very first round. By third, fourth, fifth round, then you can able to balance yourself and then you can learn. So that is the thing. Here also, machine learning is nothing but the traditional approach, or it is something the particular way of converting your ordinary products into your machine learning products. So when you say that this is an machine learning technique applied to a very ordinary system, it becomes the smart system. For example, this is a watch. This watch was previously a normal watch which was only showing the time, but nowadays, your smartwatch contains BP ka thing, then your heart rate, then your number of steps counted per day. Likewise, you do have a different things in your watch. So it is integrating the multiple services into the one of the product, and that becomes converted from ordinary things to the smart things. So that is why one watch is telling us everything. Now, watch is not only for looking for the time purpose. It is used for the heart rate, it is used for the counts, steps, and whatnot into your machines. So that is why here machine learning is not a simple strategy. It is something which gives us the magic to an ordinary person to do multiple things at the same time. For example, nowadays we can see like when you pass through the passage, then only the light turns on. पहले कैसा था कि you have to manually go and you have to manually turn on the lights or turn off the lights. Even when you go for your smart car or maybe something your smart systems, smart refrigerators, then even your air conditioners, AC, before you reach to the home, you can cool down your room to a particular temperature with the remote. Even I can turn on my car, or I can check out the status of my car with the smart AI app called as the Blue Link, where I can check my car is locked or not, what is the total fuel available into my car, what is the total number of what you can say kilometers is it can run through, what is an average speed of my car the last week. So all these things becomes the smart things in your car. So with this, I can say that when machine learning goes into the picture, that picture is something very much related with the classifier, role of classifier. So classifier means what? Classifying something with the objects. जैसे यहाँ पे you can see the figure of apple and orange. Now here somehow it is not visible, but then in that case, this apple and orange, how we are identifying apple as a apple and orange as a orange? Because from our childhood, it has been told to us that whatever is the shape in apple shape, then color, then texture, with the naked eyes we can understand that this is an apple and this is an classifier, this is an orange. But when I'm training to particular my machine to understand, please classify which is an apple and which is an orange. Even the Harsh sir has rightly mentioned, there are certain techniques available to the food industries nowadays in which they are segregating the ripe mangoes and unripe mangoes, so that we are going to identify in a very easy way. So when it is go to the left, it is ripe. When it is go to the right, it is unripe. So likewise with the image processing, computer vision, with different AI techniques, you can easily able to identify
Ma'am,
the,
I
pardon?
I had a copy of one presentation from you. Is this something that you are going to,
No, no,
will
no.
this be useful?
That is the old one. I have
Yeah.
updated the presentation right
Okay,
now.
okay. So I'll stop that because I thought we found the right image. Okay,
No, no, no. It is few slides I have taken because this
okay.
is the raw machine learning.
Right,
And then, my most of the presentation is a pictorial presentation, but now somehow I do not
Yeah.
know. The time is also going. So that is why,
Yeah, okay. If you
uh,
had the same slides, we could have shown from mine. Okay,
no, no,
good.
no.
Not a
It's
problem, no
okay.
problem.
I
Please go
have
ahead.
updated 8 to 9 slides I have
I
updated.
see, I
It's
see.
okay.
Okay.
So yes, so next you can here see one is a tomato and one is a apple. Now here one is red, one is yellow, so we can easily able to identify, array, this is apple and this is orange. But when both the images are red, then in that case for us also, a small kid can say, array, this is tomato and this is apple. But how can the machine identify that there is a difference between these two fruits? So for that purpose, the machine learning tells us the different computer vision algorithms in which some image processing techniques are available, and by which they can easily able to understand that yes, this is something which is highly required nowadays into the market. For example, the best example nowadays is about the paneer. We are looking for the various rumors into the market. I do not know whether that is a fake news or something, but how to identify the real paneer and the fake paneer, or how to identify which product is more beneficial, which is hazardous to us. So in that case, these classifiers, machine learning predictions are highly useful. So machine learning is not something which is only used for one particular region, but it is a part of our regular life, and without which it is highly impossible. For example, in fake paneer detection, we do found some chemicals, and with the help of machine learning and some Internet of Things sensors, we can easily able to identify that yes, this particular block of paneer contains, this is the component list, and in which this component list belongs to a fake paneer, and that is why this has been identified as a fake, and that can have and one judiciary action on those particular dairy workers. So that is something, and machine learning where you do mostly the predictions. So predictions tell us the how accurately my model works to identify the fake and not fake. So for that purpose, there are few things which has to be get followed, like training and testing, in which whatever data you give, maximum data you give for the training where model is getting built, while the testing, here the model is getting validated. So we do have a validation set as an input to the testing, while data set as an input to the training set. The major difference is while you train the data set, you must know each and everything about the data set. That means the data set must be the labels. It must have the labels. Label means what? For example, my name is Suvarna. So Suvarna is something, the label which is there on my name. When someone says Dr. Suvarna, that shows that myself is a Dr. Suvarna because labels are given. This is one particular kind of bottle. So label is given to this particular object as a bottle. This is a specs where it shows that this is a specs. So everyone is having its own name by which you can able to refer to them. So in training, while you build your model, these labels are mandatory. Until and unless the labels are there to the data set, you cannot train your model. This is highly mandatory things. While in a testing, you just have whatever is there, you just have to validate. That means tick, tick, tick on whatever is going is right or wrong. So in training, there might be label, there might not be a label. For example, if the patient is having tumorous cells, and then that tumorous cells we have to identify, then in that case, tumorous cells are available or not available, that label is going to predict in the testing. But for that purpose, training has to be given, and in that the cells has to be labeled as tumorous or not tumorous. So that is a thing. Now I'll just move on to the, oh my God, all the things are pictorial presentations over here. So yes, here I can see the training and testing data set. Into this training and testing data set, I can see the particular red components at one side and blue components at one side. So when all reds are one side, all blues are one side. So this is tumorous cells, this is tumorous cell, this is non-tumorous cell. So when I can clearly classify class A as A and B as B, then it is a successful training or successful testing, I can say. But here you can say some red dots are there into the blue and some blue are there into the red. That means जिनको कैंसर नहीं है, that are also detected as cancerous, and those who don't have cancer but detected as cancer, this is something a highly dangerous thing. So that is why the training and testing plays a very important role over here. So this is a common strategy: input sample given to the learning method, training testing applied, and at the end here I am getting my outcome. The data set is something simple Excel file that is called as the CSV file or text file. Then comes the three basic approaches into the machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement kind of learning. So supervised learning, supervised means under supervision. Everyone knows about everything and all the rules are defined. Everything is defined. While in unsupervised, I may come to your home or I may not come to your home. I may visit to the London or I may not visit to the London. So this is something a dilemma between the things, that is the unsupervised learning. And reinforcement learning is something where we learn from our mistakes. So while playing a cycle, first time I did some mistake and then I have fall down. And then during that fall down, I had understood that this is something which is not to be done. And that is why the reinforcement learning helps us to achieve our goal. So into the reinforcement learning in our magazine also, there is one rat and we need to help the rat to catch to the fish during the maze, whatever maze is available in between. So that is also the reinforcement kind of learning. So this structure is not available now. Anyways, okay. So we will directly move for the current industry, scenario industry. So into this particular market survey, there are two types of industries. One is product-based and one is service-based industries. So product-based industries are the industries like your air conditioners, smart air conditioners, then your refrigerators, home appliances, phone, Android phone. These are the product-based industries. While service-based industries are the like Microsoft software, MS Access, PDF softwares, antivirus softwares, or cloud services, or consultancy services, or these kind of services. Or cloud, maybe we do have a SaaS pass, that is something the service-based industries. So the current scenario, how our machine learning plays important role into the product base and service base. So into this, here you can see this hand in hand, like this, there is one image. So into this image, when one hand is of human being and another hand is of robot. So why the human beings has to be in association with the robot? So here, the question is, are humans are replaced by machines? So sometimes if I say yes, because nowadays the humans are become lazy while the machines are become smart. In fact, it has to be a vice versa. The machines has to be like human commanded, and the persons has to be smart. But in that case, somehow due to some automation or something, we becomes lazy somewhere. For example, the example over here is Alexa. Alexa is, I think many of us are having Alexas at home, and while we go for the automation, Alexa is telling us the various questions we ask her, and she is answering all the questions. And when she do not know, or when she do not understand our abbreviations or maybe any pronunciation, then in that case, she is saying, "Oh, sorry, I do not understand what you say." So in that case, you have to repeat, or you need to alternate your question and you need to go for it. So what this automation does, it does the effective use of time and more intelligence to be get incorporated into the machines. So machine learning is something where I'm incorporating artificially, I'm incorporating some kind of intelligence to the machine. For example, after some days, there will be a automated robot who will be going to create like home appliances. Just maybe, for example, I want my robot to prepare a coffee for me, where I required a black coffee with, let us say, strong flavor and elaichi and all those things to be get added. So I'll program my robot in a such a way that it will prepare a cup of coffee for me with such kind of the combination of the coffee which I would like. So in that case, this impact is not only on the industry but also to our personal life. So into that, uh, this is something where the rough ideas where this machine learning plays an important role. For example, agriculture industry, medical pharma industry, beauty care industry, defense services, mechanical industry, education, banking, and whatnot. Here, I can say that this slide is insufficient to mention the application areas of the machine learning. For example, I would like to discuss the beauty care industry, which is of like, the very what is stunning industry, where in that we do have a virtual mirror. Nowadays, you don't have to try out the things. You don't have to go to the changing rooms and see how this particular dress looks on me. So with that dress, I'll just go in front of the mirror and I'll take that dress, and that dress will be automatically get wore on my body. And over there, I can see how this dress looks on me. So that is a virtual mirror. In defense services also, where the human life is in danger, where we do not send now human being over there, we send the robots. Even now also in Ukraine, whatever the what you can say, the war is going on between the Ukraine and over there, you can also observe that they have used many of the AI technologies just to, like, destroy each other and send the bomb and all those things over there. So in defense services also it is used. Then in education sector, nowadays many of the psychiatrists are using many AI based softwares where they are predicting at what level you are suffering from, let us say, the depression levels, where you can able to see like how I am able to get rid of that particular depression, so that I can go for various tests, and AI tools can able to help me to just understand at what level I have to work on myself. Even in agriculture, pharma industry is also in agriculture. This Kisani Mitra is one of my patent where I have developed the IoT sensor based one product which will be analyzing the soil quality, where I have worked on the micronutrients level. I have that POC is also like available with me, where name of that particular product is Kisani Mitra, and that product has been launched and inaugurated by the Krushi Mantri, and then they have also appreciated that particular product, and now that is into the commercialization. That is why I have mentioned that particular product. Even though if you go to the, let us say, if you Google about Kisani Mitra, you will find a few things about that particular patent. Then yes, this is the one particular slide which I would like to discuss, which is specifically for the design industry purpose. Now here also a few industries I have mentioned, but here these are the current status of the industry, where the predictive maintenance here, before your machine goes into something, the fault side, the machine is actually predicting that this particular component is under the maintenance. And then before it goes to the failure line, we can get it recovered. That is a predictive maintenance schedule that AI tools is going to have. Quality control means what? I have to see that whatever developed products are there, they are actually having the quality inside it or not. So whatever is the quality product that is going on a left, and what is having the defect. For example, in ferrule designing, ferrule means whatever the screws are designed with that. In marine engineering, not marine engineering, in marine, many of the times they have to go deep inside the sea, and below the sea, there is a huge water pressure over there. So for that purpose, that ferrules are whatever ferrules we are designing, it should not have a 0.001% car fault. Otherwise, that marine is into the danger. That is why that quality has to be keenly observed and keenly notified by the inspectors. So that is why there are certain algorithms of the AI, machine learning, computer vision, which will be applied, and then we can find out the products, faults into the products in real time. Then supply chain optimization. For example, Amazon is the best supply chain management software which we are using nowadays. The millions of people are using the Flipkart and Amazon, where inventory management has been there. What product is there? What are the next recommendations? If I buy, let us say, this particular head pen, for example, if I buy this pen, then it will show me the similar kinds of pen with different colors recommendations. Then it will also show me the combo packages, like it has to be good for 1+1 का offer लिया तो इतना % का off मिलेगा. So likewise, this supply chain optimization management is working. Then production process optimization, in which the efficiency and the energy consumption has been observed by the machines. So which machines, especially it is observed into the CNC machines in mechanical industries. Mahindra is using this particular production or process optimization softwares. Then autonomous vehicles and robotics, in which the decision making, for example, self-driving cars. So in that self-driving cars, the decision has to be taken by the car itself. So that is why these robots or these particular cars has been designed in a such a way that it can navigate and take decisions at their own. Demand forecasting. So here we are predicting the future products. What could be the future product based on the current purchases? As I have mentioned, if I have purchased this particular pen, it will be showing me the similar or more better pens other than this based on my previous history or my orders. Then energy management. So what are the different consumptions? Energy management means energy consumption. So how to optimize when I'm not using, when I'm not inside this particular room and there is no movement, the lights should be automatically get switched off. It should wait for 2 minutes and then it should get switched off. So that frequency timer also we can able to set it. So, and then worker safety monitoring, where worker wearing some smart devices and they can maintain their heart rate and blood pressure and stress levels at the one particular thing. When this wearable device indicates that there is something danger, then that particular worker has to be get shifted to the hospitals immediately so that we can save their lives. So this is the current industry impact. I have mentioned only a few, but yes, this is not only limited with this. Due to the time constraints, I cannot able to implement or I cannot able to discuss all. But yes, this is a high impact of machine learning which can be used. So in that this case study, as we discussed, so these are something the steps. So where you can you have to understand the domain, you should get the knowledge, then which kind of data you are using, what is selection methods, whether you are cleaning or pre-processing data, then which algorithms or classifiers you are using, results whatever you are getting are correct or not. Actually here there was a diagram which will be telling clearly specifying the things which are discovered into this. Then image processing, okay, this is not actually shown, but yes, here you can observe that many of the persons write two like this or like this. So based on the handwriting, two can be difficult to understand that whether that person is wanted to actually identify the character two, letter two. So in that case, there are various strategies, especially deep learning is used over here. And with that deep learning, we can easily able to recognize that whether he wanted to write number two or something different. So here, with the help of this, like there are few more algorithms or few more applications we have been discussing. Facial identities or facial recognitions. For example, in our MIT also, with the help of this retina detection, we are having the biometric attendance. So we do not have to give the punch, or we do not have to give the facial recognition over there. Only eyes are sufficient to mark our attendance. Then here we do have a like in banking sector, if you wanted to discuss, then credit card transactions. If I have been not into the fraud, nowadays cybercrime is at the peak. Then in that case, we have to be very much careful, and we have to be very much keen to understand that yes, cybercrime is at the top. So you should not share your OTPs and all those things. So you do have a many smart systems nowadays where WhatsApp banking is there, or maybe other SMS services are there, or net banking is there, or chatbot is there specifically, where you can directly block your card if it has been getting stolen, or if there are any frauds, you can easily able to understand from like whether you can also see that your mail ID has been hacked or not. That also you can able to see using this AI tools. Uh, yes, these are the recommendation systems, but this is something which is telling us about the noisy data, or maybe spam filtering, fraud detection. For example, then when there is a huge amount of data set available, and if it is a noisy, especially, then machine learning algorithm does not work properly. So in that case, you do have to be very much careful in understanding what sort of data set must be there. Data set must not be noisy. It should be pre-processed. It should be clean. It should be, when it is a image or when it is a textual data, it has to be very much clean. And if it is a image kind of data, then in that case, that images must be of having the particular range of the pictorial resolution. Then in that case, that resolution plays a very important role. So this is something highly essential, or I may say that it might be a pros and cons of the machine learning algorithms or models. These are the common softwares used: Python, Java, NetBeans, Weka is something, the simulation tool which we are using, or R language is also used for this machine learning algorithm implementation. The most probably the first two priorities are R and Python. And Weka is the simulation tool. NetBeans are nowadays not that much used, but yes, it is one of the tool that can be implemented. So that is why I have kept it there. Then trends in deep learning and machine learning. Here now diagram is not visible, so many of the things I need to skip over here. But yes, AI is a big domain, where inside AI, machine learning is one of the subdomain. Then deep learning is a subdomain of machine learning. Then if you go after the deep learning, neural networks, which works like a human brain, that is a subdomain of deep learning. And now neural network का भी subdomain है generative AI, where ChatGPT works. So this ChatGPT is something where you are predicting the future words, and then from that you are generating the various patterns. But patterns is totally dependent on the prompts which you are giving nowadays. So not only the machine learning, but all the subdomains which comes under the AI is now taking a huge jump into the market, and because of which any of the product become the smarter things. But still, I can say one thing over here. Before to conclude with my lecture, I would like to mention one thing. At whatsoever the machines are trying to be so smart, but whatever the interpretability capabilities and whatever the analyzing power the God has graced the human beings, that cannot be incorporated fully, because the machines can do anything, but still we are not able to get the 100% emotions on the machines. So these emotions are something where still there is a scope of the things where you can work on. So I have not seen up till now, except into the movie, a robot movie, where Chitti is something become emotional and then he has been in love with the Aishwarya Rai. But here I would like to mention that that technology to be into the market and to be available to the common man, I think it is going to take still more 20 years or 15 years into the market. But yes, obviously, there is a, I can probably say that there is a huge impact of these machines on our regular life. But still, at the end, I would like to say that let ourselves be a smart as compared to the machines. So I think yes, that is all from my side. And now it's the questions time. If anybody is interested to ask any scope of the machine learning, or maybe any questions related with the slides. And I'm really very sorry that some of the images are not visible, but then yes, I have given my 100%. So over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. So if there are any questions, please type them all, or at least you can even unmute yourself and ask here. And if you're on the live, you can use the comment box. You probably are watching that as well. Okay, so one question is there a department of AI?
Yeah, we do have actually in computer science engineering, we offer a total 8 specializations, and in IT we offer total 3 specializations. So into this, in your second year, you have to opt with your specialization mode. Your degree will be in BTech in computer science and engineering only, but specialization in. So the first specialization is artificial intelligence, AI and analytics. Then second is AI and big data. Then you do have the cloud computing. We do have a blockchain specialization. We do have what you can say, cloud blockchain specialization. Yes, software product development. Likewise, we do have a total 7 specializations over here. So AI is something incorporated in all of the specializations. Along with this, we do have a core computer engineering also, where when you go for your master's degree, MS in abroad or something, or maybe when you appear for your competitive examinations, then you have to give the aptitude, you have to give the GATE examination, or maybe any JEE examination now you might have appeared. So into that, some of the core subjects are highly essential. So that core subjects ka knowledge you will get through the core engineering, while AI is also incorporated along with the other. So AI is, it is not a branch, but it is specialization available over here in CSE.
Thanks. I think you may have answered this, but are there any student projects that one needs to complete, and can students also get patent?
Exactly. We do have a provision at our SOC level. In fact, in MIT ADT level, university level, we do have a provisions when the student and teacher, when both of them are going through a mini project, when they develop some tangible product, then that particular product, if it is patentable, then college is sponsoring through the Kriya. The whole patent is getting sponsored, and the students can be the part of that patent. So yes, they can be the inventor of that particular project. So yes, patent is getting filed on the student's name as an inventor.
I think, well, just one question from my side. So do we
Yes.
have an AI lab or something? And what sort of, what does an AI lab actually mean?
Yes, we do have a Apple AI lab, sixth floor. It is located at sixth floor, where we do have a 60 Apple car machines over there. Also, we do have a Intel AI server over here. And especially if you say, now we have also started with the brain computer interface lab, where 25 different AI based projects are also working. Some IEEE clubs are there where they are also working on some AI based ECG machines. So I think AI is everywhere into the CAC and IT. Many of the projects, students are doing the projects with the help of the smart AI techniques. Even LLMs, how to design your own ChatGPT is also one of the projects students are performing. So yes, we do have AI labs, different AI labs, not one.
Yeah. I think students, you've got a great idea of how MIT environment is fine-tuned and is going to nurture your AI dreams. So give it a shot. So you're all welcome to apply for this. And if you are interested in applying, let's move on to our next session, which is going to explain exactly that, how to apply and why I choose MIT. So thank you, ma'am. We will move over to Lakshmi Puri.
Yeah, sir, I think you propose a vote of thanks so that ma'am has some work. She can leave and then I will continue.
Yeah,
Okay?
thank you.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Basically, it's just a formality, but we should do that. I mean, first of all, thank you, ma'am, for being here today and explaining amazing things about AI, ML, and Industry 4.0 and how it's relevant to their students' journey at MIT IT. So thank you, ma'am. I also take this opportunity to sincerely thank the attendees on their behalf. They are also thankful to you. And we are thankful to them for their here. I also thank,
Thank
special thanks to complete organizing team. And on their behalf, we thank you. So I think that's basically, I'll give the formal thanks at the end, but for ma'am, deep appreciation. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. We'll meet soon once again.
Yes, especially students.
Thank you. I will be leaving now. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mojmi, whenever you're ready, you can go forward.
Yeah, I am ready, but the recording got stopped. Though I
No,
was like,
that's also okay. We don't need to record this session because I think we
Acha, okay, yeah.
yeah. That's good. Yeah.
So we have heard about how AI is being used in the technology and what is the future of AI. So all this can be fulfilled if you take admission to MIT Art Design and Technology University, because it offers you many specializations, not only AI, but there are different specializations which gives you an opportunity to explore everything. And as ma'am suggested, there are so many projects to be done under AI, under blockchain. So you can explore the opportunity by only getting the admission, which is a engineering college established by MAIR, which is Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Educational Research, which was established in 1983. Gives education in the field of engineering, design, management, food technology, medicine, and school education. So we have universities under Mayer Group, which are MIT University, which is this university at Loni Kalbor. We have MIT WPU, we have Avantika University, and we have MIT University Shillong, and also we have one more campus at Solapur. It was been established by multidimensional personality, Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, who is a firm believer of Sri Swami Vivekananda's teaching, promoting value-based universal education system, and sir is also UNESCO Chair of Human Rights, Democracy, Peace and tolerance president. MIT ADT University campus is being looked upon by our Vice Chairman, in Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad sir, who believes universities are the reflection of the society's collective knowledge and wisdom. So we have different faculty here. There is the branches. We have fine arts, we have design and architecture, we have engineering and sciences, humanities and social sciences, we have law, we have management and leadership, we have maritime studies, which is called MANET. We have faculty of technology, which is bioengineering and food technology. And we engineering fall under faculty of engineering and sciences, which has two uh, institutes, MIT SOES and MIT School of Computing. We have been ranked in the Blind Excellent for ARIA 2021, and we have received 5-star rating for exemplary performance by Ministry of Education Innovation Council. We were conferred as a best university campus award by ASSOCHAM. We have a grant, we have Atal Incubation Center in our campus, and we were also conferred the top university in engineering by engineering category by Jagran Jose for a unique and industry relevant BTech and MTech program. We give world-class curriculum with an emphasis of project-based learning and an industry-aligned curriculum that gives an extra edge to solve industry problems. And we have established Kriya department, which has intention of cultivating science temper among students by motivating them to understand and innovate in science and technology, engineering, arts, and design. Recently, we have been given the NAC accreditation with A grade, 3.11 CGPA on a 4-point scale under the guidance of our Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir and the dynamic leadership of Dr. Mangesh Karad sir. So this is a recent uh, feather in our cap. NRF ranking, we have been always in the top two universities, and QS gauge, we up to 26, we have been ranked in the highest ranking. Our USPs are PBL, that is Project Based Learning, School of Holistic Studies, School of Corporate Innovations, KRIA, AIC, and EWS for eligible students will be given based on the merit. Why to choose MIT School of Computing? Because we have dedicated 50,000 square feet for incubation center. We have well-equipped digital library. We have well-versed computing laboratories. We have state-of-art ICT-enabled classrooms. We have excellent infrastructure conducive for quality learning. We have more than 5 lakh square feet of super built-up area and world-class sports complex with modern laboratories. Though, and we have tie-up with industries. Our training and placement cells works with major recruiters to give 100% placements to our students. The names you can call out as Capgemini, Barclays, Whirlpool, Sybase, Godrej, and on it can go. To cater to the other needs of students, like overall development of the students, we have so many students club, Code Chef, Ideate, Cloud Computing, Cyber Security and Blockchain, and Synapse AI. The infrastructure is excellent infrastructure. You can just come and visit. You will see the World Peace Dome, which is the Asia's tallest dome. You have a beautiful river, which is serene in nature, running parallel to the campus. Specialized labs, spacious classrooms, dedicated seminar rooms, and customized conference room. So what we create is academically enlightened, technologically adept, physically strong, mentally alert, intellectually sharp, and spiritually elevated students. So if you want to become one of these students or all of the qualities, you have to take the admission here at MIT Art Design and Technology. Call the number 9021080155. We have undergraduate program in BTech, which has core, AIEC, big data and cloud engineering, blockchain, cloud computing, cyber security and forensic, and software product engineering powered by Calvium. In information technology, we have core IT, software and mobile app development, We also offer postgraduate programs in MTech, which is in CSC and IT, and MSc in AIML is also offered. So for admission, you call on 9021080155 or you email it us at admission.mitsoc@mituniversity.edu.in. So you know the eligibility for UG program is 10 plus 2 board examination with 50% of marks in physics, maths, chemistry, bio. Reserve category 40% marks, and you have to have a score of MSCT 2025, JEE mains, and other states exam of any equal weightage. Reserve category students should fulfill the criteria of caste, and validity certificate should be as per the norms of government of Maharashtra. So for MTech, BE BTech degree, MSc BSc degree, and for PhD you have to have a MTech or a ME degree. So don't waste your time. You visit our website or come and visit our campus, or you can call on this number and fill the apply now form from the website. Once you do that, you will be counseled on what branch you are aligned to, or you are interested as per your interest, as per your inclination. You will be given, but the choice is always yours. You can take any of the branches which you are, as long as you satisfy the criteria which is mentioned. So we have already started with provisional admission. So do visit the campus or do visit the website, and based on the MIT SOC merit list, your allotment on branch and fee structure will be told to you. Once the admission confirmation is done, you have to provide all original document for verification, and payment of fee has to be done. So please don't waste your time. Call on this number 9021080155 or the website https://mituniversity.ac.in. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think we should wind up now.
Okay, ma'am.